Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your boy here, Kenzie Craig Michaels, doing a complete transformation on my skin. I have a bare face, there's nothing on my skin. I have yet to apply my skincare, and I think it's important as a professional makeup artist and beauty influencer that you guys see from start to finish the complete transformation. So we're going to begin right away. Just before that, there is the April contest going on to win a free mascara full size for Canada and the USA. All you have to do is leave a comment in my comment section as to what mascara you like and why, and you will be entered into the contest. Super, super simple. So don't miss out on that. So we're going to begin right away, and we're going to dive into this complete transformation of how to apply skincare and makeup like a professional makeup artist and skincare expert. So if you haven't done so already, please just give this video a thumbs up, a like, and make sure that you smash that subscribe button for all new subscribers. All right, the first thing that I do in the morning besides washing my face, toning my face, is actually applying my eye cream. So I want you guys to be able to see exactly how I apply it. So I'm using the Advanced Genifique eye cream. I'm just dipping in with my finger, and I'm going to be applying it all around the eye area, just like so, all around the ocular region, taking it up around to the brow bone and outwards where those crow's feet are and fine lines. Yes, I'm admitting I have crow's feet and fine lines, but that's okay because you can be in your 20s and have crow's feet and fine lines. So I highly suggest that you guys purchase an eye cream and start using it from the time that you're 18 years of age and older. And if you're not using an eye cream, you're missing out on all the benefits that this particular product has to offer. Now, it doesn't have to be Advanced Genifique eye cream. It can just be a simple drugstore brand. It doesn't have to be a luxury brand eye cream. So I'm just using that, did that on the first eye, did it on the second eye as well, applying all around the ocular region. Secondly, I'm actually going to take my favorite product, which is the Pixi Glow Tonic. As of now, it's my favorite product. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake it up and use a cotton pad and apply it just to the cotton pad, just a couple of drops. Now this has the 5% glycolic acid in it to exfoliate the dead skin cells off, and I'm applying it on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, especially around my bridge of my nose where I get oily and there's that excess sebum production. And we're going to apply this just like in sweeping motions down from the cheek area as well and down onto the neck area. So, you know, skincare does not have to be complicated. It should not take a lot of time. I'm almost done, and I've yet to actually apply any makeup. So we actually have that on, which is a Pixi Glow Tonic with the 5% glycolic acid to shed excess dead skin cells. Ladies, men, and teenagers. So especially great for teenagers. It's won the 2007 Acne Award from one of the magazine companies out there, so you don't want to miss out on purchasing that product. After that, we're actually going to apply my repair product, which I'm currently using, which is the Gold Elixir from Korres Cosmetics, which is a fantastic line of cosmetics that's all cruelty-free and not tested on animals. So if you guys have not experienced Korres skincare, please make sure that you check it out online and all of their exceptional products. They have a range, you know, with vitamin C in it. They also have a range for firming and lifting. And this is one of their gold standards. I believe it retails for $130 Canadian, so less than the USA. So I'm actually just taking it out from the daughter. You do not need very much of this product. I'm actually just applying a couple of drops like so, which is in the daughter. And then I'm going to put it back into the container and apply on my forehead, especially concentrating on the number 11 and the forehead lines. Also applying it on the cheek area, right along the nasolabial folds. And the same thing with the eye cream. Your eye cream helps with puffiness, dark circles, lines and wrinkles, and dehydration. That's why you guys should be using an eye cream. And if you're not, you're missing out, like I said, on the benefits of the puffiness, dark circles, lines and wrinkles, dehydration, and lymphatic drainage. Also, you're missing out on the benefits of actually helping that eye area because it's 10 times thinner. So once that repair product is applied over top of the Pixi Glow Tonic, I'm going to apply my moisturizer. And my moisturizer right now is the Absolute Premium BX Moisturizer from Absolute. So I'm applying that onto my cheek area like so, onto the forehead area, just like that, down the neck area, because your neck is an integral part of your skincare regime. And what I would be doing is applying my neck cream from Provage, from Elizabeth Arden, in the evening as opposed to my moisturizer on my neck in the daytime. So once that's applied, you're just going to give it a couple seconds to have it massaged in with your fingertips and then have that hydration seep into your skin. So once that's actually applied, we're now ready and prepped to apply our makeup application. Now, as a pro makeup artist and beauty influencer, I've yet to actually discuss the importance of actually using a primer on the skin before your foundation or pressed powder or whatever product that you're using for your foundation. Now, this is a fantastic primer, and what primers do is they're silicone based usually, and what they do is they basically form an invisible barrier between your skin and the layer that you're actually applying with your foundation. Now, this one in particular, they come in all different types. They come in hydrating, they come in just regular base ones. They usually tend to be oil-free as well, so they're going to be non-comedogenic on the skin. This is actually the illuminating one from Smashbox Cosmetics. And I've used quite a bit of this. As you see, the container is well used. And so I'm going to squeeze a little bit of this onto the back of my hand. You only need about the size of a pea, not very much at all. And I'm going to be applying it onto the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, on the cheek area as well, where you're going to be applying that foundation, on the opposite cheek, and you guys will be able to feel the silkiness of that Smashbox primer. And it gives an very illuminating finish to the skin. I don't know if you can see it on my hand there, but it is very, very illuminating. You may not be able to see it, but that is the effect that you actually get once you apply your primer. Now, next step is we're going to be applying our Bobbi Brown concealer. So we'll be using the correcting concealer today as opposed to my regular just my single corrector. And this one is actually in shade beige. So I usually use light bisque, but today we're going to be using beige. I'm going to heat the product up with my fingertips, apply underneath my eyes, just like so. And since you have your eye cream, there's a better adhesion of the product actually going onto the skin. And you're actually going to apply it onto the second eye underneath as well. And guys, I'm going to be using this product as an eyelid primer as well, because you can actually use it as a lid primer. So as you can see, I'm applying it onto my lids, getting into that area where the vein is, because you want to make sure that that area is covered, because you know what? It creates shadows around the eye area, and you want to avoid those shadows. So applying it onto the other area of the eye, into the inner corner, and this will be the base for my eyeshadow application. Plus, it just opens up your eye. So if you guys just wanted to apply black mascara, out the door you go, and put on a lipstick, a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of blush, that's all you really need to do. So I'm just applying it on the cheek area as well because I have redness. I also am applying it on the nose area because I actually have a little bit of a breakout there, probably from doing so many makeup tutorials. So once that's on, you can see that my skin tone is even. We're actually going to use the yellow corrector on the opposite side. And this is a great corrector just for underneath the eye area. So what it does is it actually just sets the product in place. And we're also going to apply it on the lid as well. So it just totally opens up the eye and sets the product in the place. So very, very, very simple. It's not complicated at all. You just need to practice, 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 just down the bridge of the nose, right where I want to set, where I actually have a pimple. Yes, Kenzie Craig Michaels has a pimple. After we actually have our cream corrector palette on from Bobbi Brown, we're actually going to be using our Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum, and this one actually is in shade Warm Beige 3.5. Like I had mentioned before on a previous channel episode, they've changed the packaging on it to a pump, which I'm not really sure if I'm down with, but sometimes you buy these expensive products. I believe this retails for about $82, but it also has a skin treatment in it as well. So we're going to apply that onto the back of our hands, just like this, so that everybody can see. And now I'm going to actually use, normally I would use a foundation brush, but just for the time sake, I'm actually going to use my blending sponge and apply that underneath my eye area, down the cheek area, around the lips. And you guys were wondering why or how I can have beautiful skin. It's all about the products that you're actually using. It's not necessarily sometimes in the application. It is in the application, but it's also in the products that you're using. So using great products usually create great results. Now, in saying that, not always, but usually it does, blending also down onto the neck area. And these blending sponges are great. Normally, like I said, I would use a foundation brush, but I might actually be switching my mind on blending sponges for myself, using the foundation brushes for bridal makeovers, or just when I'm doing makeover in the store as well. So once that's actually applied, not much product onto the sponge, we're now actually going to be using, as you know, my favorite Bobbi Brown palette. And when I say palette, I'm just referring to this one here, and it's actually in beige 3. So I try to stick with the same color combinations that I use. And we're just gonna pat that underneath the eye, patting it like so in stippling motions, patting it under the left eye as well, down the cheek area, and also on the forehead as well, down the bridge of the nose and around the nose area, the upper lip. We're going to come down onto the chin area as well, into the neck area, because you guys want to avoid that nasty foundation line that a lot of women actually have. So this is very super easy to achieve and to do, not hard at all. So once you have that applied, you're good to go. We're actually going to do a little bit of contouring now that we actually have our powder foundation applied over top of our liquid foundation, over top of our primer. So we're going to be using the Hoola Bronzer, which is an amazing product for contouring, for chiseling and contouring the cheekbones. And we're just going to do a little bit in through here, just where I can feel my cheekbone. And then on the opposite side as well, where the cheekbone is. And I always do the fish face. I mean, I can feel where my bone is. However, when you do the fish face, you can actually see on each side if you've got an even application. So that's from Hoola Benefit Cosmetics. Totally awesome product. Now, to make sure that it doesn't look like I just put the product on, I will use my blending sponge and blend downwards, and you still have that product on from the Bobbi Brown foundation, which is just absolutely stellar and lush. Just absolutely love that. So when we're talking about applying makeup, we want to make sure that your makeup looks lush. And when I say make looks lush, I'm referring to refreshed, that it looks like it's been applied properly, and that you know exactly what you're doing. So you know what? It's very important to watch tutorials on makeup and then to emulate those as well. So once I have that applied, I'm actually going to fill in my brows, even though they are microbladed. I'm just going to use the waterproof Bobbi Brown hard milled pencil that's waterproof, and I believe this retails for approximately $50 Canadian. And you might be saying, oh my God, that is an absolutely crazy price for a brow pencil. But you know what, it truly lasts. This is going on probably at least a year and a half that I've had this product. And this is just to add a little bit of definition and just to add a little bit of, just to define the brow lashes a little bit more and just to taper that down. So one side is done, guys. We're going to be actually using the other side, and it is a twist format. So you know what, sometimes it's easier to apply with the twist than it is to apply with just a pencil that you need to sharpen. So we're just enhancing those brows like so. Very simple to do. And like I had previously mentioned in another channel episode, if you come to spaces where you're actually missing hair, little X marks back and forth will achieve, you know, the natural looking hairs that you actually have. So once that's applied, we can use the opposite side of the end. If you want to slick them down, take some hairspray. What actually I'm going to use is the All Nighter, which is a makeup fixative. Spritz the back of the wand like so. And this is a neat little trick and tip, and then just comb through your brows, and your brows will be slicked down throughout the entire day. So you won't actually have flyaway brows. Totally lush, totally awesome, totally easy to do. Now, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So we are going to be applying his highlighter, and this is in the Sarcophagus over top, which is truly amazing. And as you guys know, I love pink, I love purple. Those are kind of my favorite colors. So with the Jeffree Star logo in there, we're going to tap off the excess because this is highly pigmented. So you want to make sure that when you're applying it, you're just applying it right in through this area here. Can you guys see the shimmer there? And just up just slightly above where your blush would be. So on the opposite side, tapping off the excess, never blow on your brushes because they just create spit onto the skin. And like I said, if you guys have ever, you can do down the bridge of your nose as well. If you guys have ever been to a makeup counter and you're seeing someone blow on the brushes as a makeup artist, they're not a makeup artist. They have no totally idea what they're doing, or they were not actually taught professionally. They just learn how to do it. So you should never ever blow on your makeup brushes. Even yourself as teenagers, never blow on your makeup brushes because you're just contaminating them with your own spit, which contains bacteria. So once that's applied, I have a nice shimmer shade over top of that. And now I'm actually going to be applying my blush in the NARS Orgasm. That's right, Orgasm from NARS Cosmetics. I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown brush to apply that. And then this is just a nice natural, blush brush. And we're just going to dab in. And we're just going to apply little X marks on the pillow and the apple of the cheek here. And we're not disturbing the highlighter, and we're not disturbing where the contour shade is. So once that's applied on one side, we're tapering it up. And when I say tapering, we're not doing like a 45-degree like Dinah Styles and Love Boat Girls from back in the day. If you guys ever have watched that show, if you haven't watched that show, go actually onto Netflix and watch it. It's really, their makeup is really over the top, but then when you think about it, it was the 80s and everything changes, and just like skincare changes, everything in the makeup industry changes as well. And you can do a little buff on the chin, do a little buff on the nose, and we have our blush applied. Now moving into our lip liner. So guys, this does not take a long time, in the morning time. So I have nothing on my lips right now. We're going to line our lips. And this is Elise Wattier lip liner, which is also cruelty-free. And I didn't mention, but Jeffree Star's is cruelty-free as well. And depending on what you guys, have your views on cruelty-free products or not, there's lots of products out there that are cruelty-free that you can actually purchase, and some of them are not, but majority of companies do actually have cruelty-free products. And like I said in a previous video, a lot of them are actually, the majority, like 99%, are not tested on animals, and if they are forced to test in the industry, it's only because of the Chinese law, which regulates them to actually test. So once we have the lip liner applied, we are applying it all over the lips and coloring them in for adhesion of color. This is an amazing product. It actually does stay on the lips, and there's a suction cup in it. So if you're ever purchasing Elise Wattier eyeliner, you want to make sure that you have the suction cup onto it because it actually locks in the moisture. And this is a pencil that you do actually have to sharpen. So once we have our lip liner on, I'm actually just going to top it off with my 001 Dior Show, which just is a hydrating lip moisturizer as opposed to be applying a lipstick. And that just helps to enhance the color, give lots of moisture to the lips, and there you go. You don't need to do anything crazy with your going into a lipstick format. You could put a gloss on over top of this as well. Very simple, very fantastic, very easy to do, especially just with the lip liner and the lip gloss over top of it. Now we're going to be moving into the eye area. So what I'm going to be doing is actually going to be applying my mascara, and I'm actually going to be applying my Better Than Sex mascara, which I just realized that I don't have any mascara right here with me because I forgot to bring it out. However, we're going to actually start with the eyeshadow palette, which is this one, which is a new palette which came out from Pixi Cosmetics, which is cruelty-free and not tested on animals. It is an amazing eyeshadow palette. So if you guys have never used this before, truly, truly amazing. So I've actually yet to use it. So what I'm actually going to do is start with the lighter shade and apply it all over my lid, which is this shade here. Apply it all over my lid like so. Very, very simple, 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 simple. One lid is done. We're going on to the second lid. And I can't believe I didn't bring my mascara out here. Or did I? I didn't bring my mascara out, guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't bring my mascara out. I can run and get it, but then the video would look ridiculous. So I apologize, I won't be wearing mascara. So once that's applied, we're going to actually use the peach shade down here, and we're going to apply that to the base of the lid. Just like so. And what I'm noticing, I've never used the Pixi color palette before, but it's super, super silky onto the lids. And it is pigmented, guys. It's totally pigmented, so very, very lush, very, very soft color that's being deposited onto your lids. And voila! Now we're actually going to be using our Urban Decay brush. I have tons of brushes here, guys, so bear with me for 1 second. I'm just looking for the Urban Decay crease brush. So actually we'll use the, oh, there it is. When you have like over 100 and some brushes, it gets a little confusing. So once we have that applied, and then this look is actually going to be a natural day look. So obviously we can still wear eyeshadow, you can still do the whole application and transformation, and you don't necessarily have to wear mascara. So I don't have my mascara here to show you. I have all the other products and I just don't have my mascara. So we're actually going to dip into this color here, but you don't always have to wear mascara. You know, you don't always have to wear it to enhance your lashes. You can. However, today is the day that Kenzie Craig Michaels forgot to bring this mascara out to do the demonstration for you. So that's okay, you know, things happen. So if things are happening with you guys too, you know what? It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay if you don't, you know, forget to put something on. And today I don't wear eyeliner as well. I'm not gonna be wearing eyeliner. It's just a simple look. So we're just doing that into the crease area, and then we will be using a darker shade as well. Boom! Hoo-yah! Tickety tock, tock, tock. This is absolutely looking gorgeous. Absolutely looking gorgeous. Now you can totally enhance the look if you are using an eyeliner. And another trick is that you can actually use your brow pencil, and that's probably what I'm going to do to rim underneath the eye area. So now we're actually going to be using in the Pixi palette, the darker shade, just in the crease area, just to give it a little bit more depth to the color on the lids. And you always want to make sure that you're blending, blending, blending. And we're going to blend this out as well. So right here in circular motions coming around. And guys, this video is a little longer than most of my other videos, so normally my videos aren't this long, but I want to do a demonstration for you from start to finish of basically how to do a makeup application with skincare applied before it, and using the primer, since I had never discussed using a primer on my channel before. So once we have that applied, we look at it, we have a little peekaboo, and then we're actually going to take our brush and blend it at a 45-degree angle, which is totally easy to do, and blend, 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 and blend, blend, blend. We're actually now going to actually use my Bobbi Brown brush that I was actually using for my highlighter, And we're actually going to use that just with the Jeffree Star Sarcophagus underneath the brow bone, guys. So teenagers, women, men out there, if you're watching, I don't know if any men are watching this, but if you are, get your wife to watch it. So just like so, to enhance the brow bone, and just on the other eye as well. So once that's on, we're just not going to leave it like that because you'll look crazy. We still are going to take another brush and we're actually going to blend that out as well. So this is just one of my Tarte brushes and we're just blending on a 45-degree angle so it doesn't look like I just put a lighter color on my brow bone. And once that's actually applied, our eyes are done. We do not actually have our mascara on to open them up, but we're actually going to use our Bobbi Brown pencil here to line underneath of her eye area. So just like so. So even though mascara is an integral part of your makeup look, you do not always have to use it. So, because some people find that mascara, even though they use it, it smudges throughout the day and they don't want to actually have that, you know, happening, especially if they're in the workplace, especially if they're working in a very hot environment and they're not using waterproof mascara. So we're actually just using the Bobbi Brown brow pencil to rim. And once we have that on, voila, we've created an eyeliner with the missing eyeliner and mascara. So once we have that done, we're almost done, guys. We're just going to actually apply our makeup fixative, like so, and X marks down the T-zone area. Let that set. I'm just checking here, guys, to see if actually in my tools of makeup I actually have a mascara just kind of like laying around here, but I actually don't. They're all packed away. So there you go. Once the hat's removed, we have the illuminizing primer on, and now with you guys' hair done, you have a look that's easily achievable without mascara. So as you guys can see, we've highlighted, we've contoured, we've put just a lip liner on, a lip gloss, we've used the brow pencil to actually go underneath the eyes, and we've created just a simple, natural springtime summery look. That's why I'm wearing a lime green tank top right now. Hopefully the weather gets a little bit more improved. But yes, so that is the look, guys, and I just wanted to show you from start to finish, and what you would do is add in your mascara. So that's completely my fault that I forgot one of my mascaras in the makeup kit. However, it's okay. So you know what? People make mistakes all the time. It's totally okay. So if you find that you're at a friend's place and you don't have mascara, not a problem. Make sure you just do your eyes and make sure that you just put darker colors on your eyes, and you will create a look that's very similar. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Kenzie Craig Michaels. Remember about the free April giveaway. Don't miss out on that. And if you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments section. I'm also open to new YouTubers for connecting with me. Cheers, everyone. Kisses and love from Kenzie Craig Michaels, and have yourself a fantastic, fabulous gay day. Woohoo! Tickety talk, talk, talk. The look is done. Cheers, everyone. Bye. Love you.